Done. All right. I'm going to start this off by saying that there's not really much for me to talk about. I'm going to tell you a few little things, I guess. Fuck, that's all made a mess. I've just tried to get in quick and do this. It is 9 p.m. On Friday, the 27th of January. I was lazy this morning and I was like, I'll do it this afternoon when we get home. And I decided to not do that. And now it's 9 p.m. and I did it this last time. I should have just done it this morning. I should have smashed it out when I had nothing to talk about. Now I've got like a whole day worth of stuff to talk about. It was my day off too, and I don't know what to talk about. So I'm just going to start by saying welcome back. It is, like I said, Friday, the 27th of January, 9:04 p.m. Usually I do this between 7 and 8 a.m. The latest I've done it is 11 p.m. So I'm beating that, but I'm hungry as fuck. I just did a workout. I went to the gym. It's leg day. And I just want to eat. And I just realized I was like, fuck, I'm going to not have any brain power after I eat because I'm just going to like pass asleep. Fucking retarded. Anyway, I keep saying that word. I shouldn't say that word. It's not a good word. Don't use that word. It's part of my vernacular. I shouldn't use it. And I apologize to anyone who has been offended by me using that. I think I've said it twice in this podcast. Anyway, I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot of energy. First, I went today and I finally got my chain fixed. It's had a broken clasp and I just been meaning to go and get it fixed. When I bought it, I bought lifetime warranty, something that I found out they don't do anymore. So suckers, they've got to fucking keep honoring it because I bought it. Anyway, so my chain's fixed. I was able to wear that again today. I just felt incomplete without my chain. It was given to me by Mads instead of a wedding ring when we had our ceremony. We got married on June 6, 2020, and just in our little apartment. It was just her and I. We got all dressed up, and our cats are our witnesses. If I find the certificate somewhere, I might post a photo maybe on my Instagram so you guys can see it. But it was a cute little ceremony, and she gave me that chain that day, and I gave her a bangle, like a bracelet bangle thing that sort of suited her. It was like one of the only things that were at the jewelry store that that we liked, that wasn't a ring, because we wanted to save rings for the day. And she already had like a bunch of necklaces, so there was a technicality there where she didn't want to she had a necklace from her dad. I gave her a necklace like the year before for Christmas or her birthday or something. Oh, I feel like I'm out of breath because I'm trying to get like a lot out, because I'm really going to try and cut this down to like 12 minutes max because I'm hungry as fuck. Anyway, we went and we got that, I don't know if I told the story, but I found a gem in a car park, Preston Woolies car park here. And I didn't know what it was. It looked like a diamond. It passed all the tests of being a diamond. But then we went today and the lady did like carbon testing, whatever, the diamond tester, and it was not real. And so that's kind of disappointing. Could be man-made. Not worth as much money, but still worth something, which would be cool. Kind of tempted just to drop it in like a homeless person's hat or something, make them freak out. It's like a cruel prank, but if it's worth money and they can go and get it traded in or sell it or whatever, like, fuck it, have at it. Anyway, we went into a shop. Don't even remember the name of the shop. And this lady was so... there's been one time in the past before today where I've had an interaction with someone that I've just... there's no such thing as silly questions. People say that. There's only silly answers or whatever. One time I was working at Macca's and this lady came in at like 3 a.m. It was on an overnight shift, and she yelled into the kitchen. I was standing there and she says, "Hey, excuse me." I said, "What's up?" She said, "Do you guys use real tomatoes?" And I said, yeah, we use real tomatoes. And then she was like, "Okay, cool." And then she ordered stuff at the counter with someone else, and I was just, it just bothered me so much because I was sitting there, I was alone, obviously, overnight in the kitchen at Macca's. You're not really with anybody. And I was just sort of thinking about it over and over again. What the fuck could you possibly substitute for tomato? Like eggs, sure. Even milk, you could use powdered milk, fine, right? What the fuck? And it made me kind of angry. And it's like, I use that as like my argument. There's no stupid questions. That is a fucking stupid question. I'm sorry, but it just is. Until someone can show me what you can use as a substitute, just dumb. It's a fucking dumb question. Anyway, today we're in this jewelry store and I asked this lady, I asked 3 different jewelers if they had any moissanite rings, right? Moissanite apparently is a man-made gem. It's like it's meant to be like a sustainable diamond, ethical diamond, whatever. We go into Prouds, and the lady says, moissanite, what's that? And I explained it. And I said, look, the fact that I have to explain this means you probably don't have any. And then I showed her that I had this gem, and she said, oh, we're not jewelers. And I said, oh, that's not what the sign says. Obviously, I was taking the piss because I was annoyed at her. What a fucking silly thing. It literally says Prouds, the jewelers. But they're not like the same as, like, they don't make the jewelry there. They just sell, fucking, what's the word? Like mass-produced jewels, right? They only, like, they just mass-produce the same shit over and over again. You can, like, probably 40,000 people in Australia have the same ring or the same fucking whatever, because it's all made in the same warehouse anyway. We went into another jeweler, and I asked if they had any moissanite rings, and she said no, and she knew what it was. She said, well, she didn't know what it was, but at least she just sort of was like, well, I don't know what that is, so no, I don't have it, because she knows what's in the jewelry store, right? And then I said, do you have any clear sapphires? She says, sapphires? Yeah, I have sapphires. I said, yeah, any clear ones? And she said, what do you mean by clear? Okay, not colored. I said, aren't sapphires normally colored gems? And she says, no. And I said, okay, well then can you show me where the sapphires are? And she takes me to the front window, and she's inside and I'm outside, and she starts pointing to all the fucking blue gems that I can see. And I just turned to Mads. I said, this lady's fucking stupid. And we walked off. Like, what a Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that's a fucking silly thing to do, right? I walk in and I ask you if you've got any clear sapphires. You ask me to define what clear means. I don't know, see-through, water, right? And then you take me, and then I ask you if sapphires are normally colored, and she says no. I should have said blue. I should have specified. That was on me. That's my bad. But I said, aren't they normally colored? She said no. I was like, okay, cool. So you guys only deal with clear sapphires. And then she takes me and she starts pointing at all the blue gems. You have to be pulling my chain, right? Like, that has to just be pulling my fucking leg. Anyway, I let go of that at the gym. I worked that out on my leg day. I fucking went and did that. But it was really good. I'm worried that I'm going to push myself. I don't want to push myself too hard, and I don't want to hit a point where I like stop working out because I've like overdone it or anything like that. But yesterday I went for a run, and I came home, my legs were really sore, and I gave him like a massage with my Theragun, my therapy gun, that like massage gun thing. And I've been taking magnesium supplements, and I've been drinking a lot of like my protein shakes, eating a high protein diet. So I'm eating like a lot more chicken, and then I'm matching that with like green veg and rice, and just sort of maintaining that consistency. And I went for a run yesterday. I came home, my legs were really sore. I got roughly the same pacing and the same distance as the first run I did on Monday. But Monday, it took me a couple of days to recover. I was really sore. Today, I was like fine. I'd been stretching, obviously. I've been looking after myself. So I was able to go for a leg workout today, and not push myself, because it's last time I went on a leg workout, I really messed up my legs. I could barely walk for a couple of weeks. So, because I overdid it. I thought when I used to work out when I was younger, I used to do a certain weight, and then I was like, oh, I can do that weight again. And then I put that weight on without doing any sort of warm-up sets or anything. And I just I don't know what I did. I just think I shocked my muscles, and they just grew. I would say they doubled in size because of how much I put them through. But it's obviously a bit dramatic. Anyway, I had a lovely brunch this morning with some mates. Beautiful bloody eggs Benny, and I felt like I had to work that off. There was a part of me where that's all I ate today. I woke up this morning, I had a bag of beef jerky. It was like 2 servings of beef jerky for breakfast, and then like pre-breakfast because I was hungry. And then I went and had brunch, and it was like this huge, massive bloody brekkie meal, 2 poached eggs and all the other bits and bells and whistles. And then, yeah, we went out for the day. We hung out. I bought Rick Rubin's new book, the creative way and act of being or something. Creative act, a way of being. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks really cool. I'm not going to read it yet, but I just wanted to secure my hands on a copy while I could get it cheap, because they were doing, it just came out, and it's like, it's going to sell through when people start to realize it's out. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. We just hit the minimum 10 minutes, and I'm hungry as fuck. So forgive me that this was such a speedy and short episode. I'm sure no one's really going to care that much. I think that lady is stupid. At the very least, maybe she's not stupid, but she just did not think about her reaction. It's a Friday morning, and she works retail, so especially jewelry retail. So like, I kind of get it. You know, you're probably just bothered by someone coming in with silly questions, like saying silly words like moissanite and clear sapphires, whatever. Who knows? But it was an interaction that bothered me. And she's made it to the list of fucking stupid things I've heard in my life. And I've heard a lot of stupid things, but there's two that I'm going to remember for a long time. One of them's that lady with the fucking tomatoes, and the second one was the lady with the clear sapphires, who then pointed at all the blue ones. Here to test my patience, I'm sure of it. I'm going to go eat. Have a lovely night.